3 months ago, I opened my last pouch of tobacco with the intention it will be my last one ever again. The same intention applied to my lonely last Stella in my fridge. Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time that you've visited my channel and you've clicked on the video because you're intrigued into this little journey that I'm about to embark on, and it's something you may be considering trying to do yourself, then thank you. My name is Ben. If you're subscribed to my channel and you watch my videos regular, then you'll know that I like to have a beer and I smoke. In fact, I like to have quite a lot of beers, sometimes too many. I mean, I don't drink anything else. I don't drink spirits, don't drink wines. I have a little mulled wine at Christmas and Baileys, but other than that, I'm a lager drinker and nothing else. But I think it's about time I've reined it in and start the new year and try and get a little bit fitter. Smoking, I've smoked for about 30 years. I've never really tried to give up smoking at all, but many times in 30 years I've looked at that thing around thinking, what are you doing? What are you actually doing this for? So I decided 2024 I'm going to do it. Now, I was going to do it on New Year's Eve, but didn't really want the pressure of the whole New Year thing to ruin it for me, because at midnight, when you finish doing your silly little dance and you kissed everybody in the room, I'm going to flatline and not have another beer or a cigarette. Now, I thought that's not probably going to happen, which will then probably ruin the rest of the attempt of doing it. So what I thought I'd do is just wait for all the dust to settle of the new year. I decided what I'll do is the first day I go back to work, which is today, Tuesday the 9th of January, that's when I'm going to start. So technically this is day one and I'm starting. Now, I'm not told my family that I'm doing this because I just want to see how far I can go before they notice I've not had a beer or a cigarette. Now, it might be a while because I don't smoke in my house, so I always smoke in the garden. Kids are always busy doing their own things. I spend a lot of time, especially in the winter, down my man shed, watching TV, football, doing manly like DIY stuff, electrical stuff, and usually have beer down there. So it might take a while, not sure. Now, there's going to be many hurdles in the way with this, I know, because it's not easy, and like I said, I've never tried it. One big thing is that I work away. I'm actually in accommodation now. I work away most of the week, and I actually work with 4 other workmates, friends of mine, and we live in a shared accommodation all week. Now, they all drink and smoke as well. And what we do, usually on a Monday, is we'll go Tesco's or somewhere shopping, buy all our groceries for the week, so food, drink, and then we all come back to the house. Now, they've all done that, and they've all bought their alcohol. I haven't. I bought nothing. I bought some flavoured water, and I bought my food for the week. So, day one, I'm being really good. Smoking wise, I'm not actually going to be finishing just yet. I'll have a small amount of tobacco left, which is probably going to last me till Thursday or Friday. But once it's gone, it's gone. I'm 100% focused that I'm going to do this to better my life. So, wish me luck, and here we go. I didn't sleep very well last night at all. I think I had about 2 hours. I tried to settle down at about 11:30, switched off, and I think I finally fell asleep at 3 o'clock, and my alarm went off at 5 o'clock. And I don't know, maybe I put it down to anxiety as to what's, about to happen, but also the fact that I'm in rented accommodation and I found 2 ladies' long blonde hairs like stuck to my face just after trying to go sleep, and it just irritated my skin and just annoyed me. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll get more sleep tomorrow. I have just about enough tobacco left in my tin and a tiny little bit in my pouch to see me out probably for the rest of the day. And then it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. 100% determined I'm going to do this. No alcohol, again, yesterday. Slept slightly better than the night before, but not great at all. I was tossing and turning, and my skin's really itching and irritating, and it's just frustrating. But, it's early days. The journey is still young. And that is the last drag of my last cigarette ever. I probably should have just thrown the tobacco away and stopped drinking and smoking at the same time, but I decided to jump in at deep end with one thing and baby steps into the other. But now, it's time to get real. You know, it's been just over 24 hours since I run out of tobacco and had my last puff, so doing well. Wouldn't say it's going massively well though, because I always know drinking wise not a problem. I'm feeling fine. It's not bothering me. Smoking wise, I knew it'd be different. I've been quite irritable with the girls. I've got a 7-year-old and 8-year-old, and they've just made a mess this morning. I've been quite irritable, so I'm just taking myself away from it. I have a vape. Don't use it that often, but I'm finding it's helping me a lot, because what I'm doing is vaping rather than when I feel like I need a cigarette. I used to vape in here, watch TV and just puff it willy-nilly into a massive cloud so I couldn't even see the TV. I'm not doing that. If I feel like I need a cigarette, I'm going outside, wherever I am, and just having a few puffs, probably 5 to 10 puffs at a slower pace, like I would be if I'm having a cigarette, pocket back in. Winning. I think so anyway. It's not been easy. Honestly, it's not been easy. We've had a double birthday in our house today, and it's a Sunday, which has made it really hard. Drinking wise, not an issue. Smoking, been 2 days now, but I really could have done with a cigarette today because I have broken out in some kind of weird rash thing. So I've been to A&E, and I am now allergic to something that I don't know at all. So I've been to the late night chemist. I've got steroids. I'm going to have to take them and try and do some diary writing to eliminate what is causing this new allergic crash, and my skin is just it's horrible. But anyway, I survived. Day 7 tomorrow. That'll be 1 week back to work. Woo-hoo. Right, now the one thing I didn't think of when I started this journey to become a better me was eating habits. Now, I eat pretty well, but I tend to not eat much in the evening, so I'd rather go, I usually go for a beer rather than food. So I've not really been eating an evening meal, but eating okay in the daytime. But what I've found since stopping drinking, and especially stopping smoking, is that I'm trying to find things to fill the void. So I'm kind of munching when I don't ever munch at all. But I am eating better meals at better times, if you get me. But one thing I didn't consider, I totally forgot about, was my work colleagues, which eat absolute rubbish. They literally, on the fly, they eat crappy fast foods pretty much all the time, which I've never done. You know, I'll go and I'll buy stuff to make packed lunches, I'll try and eat healthy stuff, breakfast bars in the morning, that kind of thing. But because I'm not smoking, I kind of gave up the first hurdle this morning, because we stopped at the cafe. Jake said, do you want anything? He said, do you want a breakfast bap? And well, I didn't really put up much fire. I just went, yes, please. So I've had that, regretted it. I don't want to get in that habit. So I'm 12 stone 11 when I stopped doing this. Could lose a little bit, not a lot. Don't want to put none on at all. Vitals, pretty good, because like I said, I've been to the hospital yesterday. Blood pressure, heart rate, everything's fine. And I had a blood pressure monitor at the late night chemist that I sat at last night. I've done it again, so all's good there. One thing I'm definitely not going to do, and I'm going to be very careful, is just keep eating my apples and stuff, because I bought an apple and a banana for my snack this morning. Excuse the wind if you can hear that, but it's very windy and very cold up here on this roof. That was my choice, not breakfast baguette. I need to keep that in mind, bring that in, because at the end of the day, it's 1 week, and I'm quite chuffed with that, really am. I actually feel really good indeed. I'm sleeping so well, and I'm actually even dreaming as well. Honestly, feel that good. So it's 10 days without no alcohol, no beer for 10 days, 6 days without a cigarette. Getting better. I mean, it is very difficult because it's so cold at work. And like I said, I work with 4 blokes and they all smoke. So when we're stopping for little breaks, it's freezing cold. They're all having a cigarette and I'm puffing on my vape. But it is getting easier. It's the morning. The first thing in the morning, the cigarette in the morning I used to love, and after eating. Other than them, I can deal with it. Drinking wise, like I said, it's not been an issue at all. Like I said, I am sleeping so well and I'm settling down nicely, watch film at night and having probably 8 hours sleep uninterrupted and dreaming. Can't tell you what they're about, but I know I've been dreaming, but I do feel so much better. So roll on day 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and just keep going. You see, it's in situations like these that makes it rather difficult. You see, it's -3 degrees and we can't get on that roof over there yet because obviously it's too frosty, too cold. So what everyone's doing is standing around having a cigarette. Now, I'm not no anti-smoker, but I don't like the smell of smoke as much as I did, but it's still making me want to have a cigarette. So I've got a humbug instead. I'm just going to ride it out and stay away from them. till the sun come up and done some melty stuff so I can focus on working and not smoking. Don't judge me, okay? Please don't judge me. It's just teething problems. You know, giving up smoking and drinking consistently for the last 30 years in one go, it's quite a big deal, you know. So, you know, it is just teething problems. I'm just having a little bit of comfort food while the transition takes place. It's not a problem. I can handle it. Right, day 12, and still nobody in this house knows that I've stopped smoking and drinking. Apart from one child. Well, he's not really a child, he's 19 tomorrow, but his friend dropped his tobacco the other day, so he came running down the shed and said, Ben, can I borrow some tobacco? I was like, no mate, don't smoke. He's like, since when? So I told him, so shh, he's the only one that knows. Nobody else knows. So yes, I know I'm kind of substituting smoking. Like I said, not so much drinking though. Drinking hasn't been an issue. It's been really, really good, surprised me a lot. The smoking, a little bit difficult, so I am kind of substituting with a few treats. Probably a bit too many, but I'm going to rein it in, okay, because this is a long path to go. I'm just going to have some jelly beans for now. This accommodation is not very good at all. Working away, and I've actually got a bunk bed and a single bed and toys everywhere in this accommodation. So not as nice as the last room with an ensuite and a great big double or king size bed. 2 weeks, 14 whole days it's been. I'm feeling fantastic. I'm sleeping brilliantly. I'm actually starting to eat a lot healthier and at regular times. I'm trying to cut down on all the sweets and the chocolate, proving a little bit difficult. But I do feel really good, even to the point that I actually had a notification on my phone on Saturday saying that obviously the activity has been noticed on my Apple Watch, that over the last 7 days, I think it's 7 days or 10 days, my walking heart rate has dropped, which said it leads to better cardio and a more healthy heart. So that's within just like a week and a half, or nearly 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. And even my watch is noticing that things are changing. But I do feel so much better. I'm waking up really fresh, especially like this morning, Monday morning, first day at work, and it's just been amazing. And I really am looking forward to the next milestone. So 3 weeks, and then a month, and then 2 months, and we'll just move on from there. But it is so nice again to be back in accommodation with your workmates, gone shopping, got myself some kiwi, apple and cucumber smoothie, strawberry and banana smoothie, some chocolate. We won't talk about chocolate. So yeah, look forward to the next few days or whatever. Now I'm going to watch some TV on my little single bed. Film? Yeah. Doing well, doing really well indeed. I've even taken myself, alright doggy, like I said, doing really well. I've even taken myself for a walk, which is not entirely true because I've had to take the work van in for an MOT and a service, and I've had to walk back because I've got no one to give me a lift. But I did plan to walk back, so technically it's a planned walk. But like I said, doing really, really well. I've had no hiccups or nothing. We had a work colleague leave this week, so everyone had a send-off drink for him on Thursday night, which I politely turned down. I can't keep myself awake above kind of 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. On my eyes are going and watching a film that I'm really into, but I just can't. It's just really not happening at all. But yeah, I'm doing so well indeed. I just feel so much better for it, and I'm glad I've done this. I really am glad I've done this. It's just making my life a hell of a lot better. One thing I do have to rein in though is, for some reason, I'm just having I don't have toast in the morning at weekends. I never do at home, but all of a sudden I just started eating like toast and real butter whilst working away at 6 o'clock in the morning. Need to stop that. That's not good at all, because I put 2 pounds on from when I left on Sunday to got back on Friday. Weighed myself this morning, Saturday, 2 pounds. And the chocolate's a massive issue. I need to stop that. It started off with a little nibble just to take away the boredom of not smoking or drinking. It's turned into like a full-on bar of chocolate or like a big grab bag of buttons. So yeah, need to rein that in, then we'll be all right. Yep, 3 weeks. It's been 3 whole weeks. I know it don't sound much, but the amount I smoked and the amount I drank, 3 weeks is a big deal to me. Big deal indeed. Like I said, I feel absolutely amazing. I feel absolutely fantastic. Waking up fresh as a daisy every single day. Not getting past about 10 o'clock at night. If I push it, then I'm just kind of like my eyes are going and I fall asleep anyway. And I'm sleeping for a good solid 8, 9, 10, 11 hours sometimes. So that's only winning. Like the resting heart rate has dropped. That's a good thing. And yeah, even like the one thing that I thought would be a major issue
was going to be like obviously living with 3 or 4 blokes all through the week, working away, and they all smoke and drink. Thought that was going to be a massive problem, but it's actually swung the other way around, because not smoking and drinking and watching them smoke and drink has made me more and more determined that I don't want to be like that. I love them to bits, but I don't need that. Really don't need that in my life. Like I said, it's just so much more simple. I feel fresh and happy. Physically, one thing that is noticeably different, which was pretty much a straight away, is, well, pooing. Stools, a lot firmer than they used to be. Never had firm stools, really, not for many years, but they are now. Anyway, I thought I'd just tell you, because I'm trying to be honest and just let you know exactly what's going on. So yeah, still nobody at home has mentioned the fact that I'm not smoking or drinking. Callum knows, but he's the only one that knows. Like I said, I smoke in the garden. I drink usually down the shed when I'm watching football or doing manly things down the shed. So no one really would be any the wiser. But yeah, still no one knows. So yeah, pat myself on the back, go for another 3 weeks, move on, and just keep going. Just need to rein in the vape and the chocolate, and we're winning. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I've never ever had, obviously, I've never had alcohol-free lager. That is really not, which is a good thing, because there's 0 fat in here, and I've been drinking way too much milkshakes and smoothies and stuff to compensate not smoking and drinking, which is not really good. And I've been eating quite a lot of dairy milk marvellous creations as like a treat in the evening to stop the boredom of not smoking, which again is not very good, because at the weekend I did actually get the bathroom scales out, and well, it depends where I put them down. If I put them down on the laminate in the hallway, they read something different to if I put them down on the tiles in the kitchen. Either way, there was a discrepancy of around about £3 or £4 in the wrong direction. So just a thing to note after 4 weeks is to just be a bit more careful with what you're eating and drinking, to kind of just relieve the boredom of the in-between of not thinking about smoking and drinking. Drinking, not a problem, but that is really nice. I could do that. I could. Definitely. This challenge is going to bring good days and bad days. What I need to do is take the negatives from the bad days and bin them off, and just stick with the positives from the good days. That too goes with work. Good days and bad days, but stay with the positives. And the constant ongoing birthday celebration train just carries on through our household. But again, I'm staying very, very positive, which is a very good thing. What I need to do though, staying positive, is not actually disappear into a massive cloud of cherry cola vape. There you are. On the Reds. Breaks the monotony of drinking and smoking, to come out, do a little bit of fishing after work. I haven't got long because it'll be dark soon, but this kind of fish, oh, gotta take it. Dave took it. Oh yeah, fish on. So this is fishing number 7. Like I said, just company pay for this chalet, come back after work, got an hour of light. I've fished now for about 25 minutes, and this is carp number 7. So yeah, just something to break the monotony of just going in to sit and watch TV, not smoking, not drinking, living life and getting some fish. Oh, yeah, he's in. So they are nothing to write home about. They're not amazingly big, but the sport is, he's unhooked himself. Quite happy with it, you know, just nice little commons like this over and over and over and over. So yeah, happy days. Week 6, roll on week 7. Yep, go back fishy. I have just got back from the pub for the very first time since I stopped drinking. Thought it was going to be difficult, but it was fine, to be honest. I had 2 Becks Blue and 2 games of pool. But I'm back now. We're working away in Chroma in this converted garage. It wasn't a double garage, it looked like this. It now looks like this, and it's quite nice. I say it's 2 bedroom, but it's not quite 2 bedroom living area. There's only myself and Jake here, so it's not really a problem. Jake has a bedroom down here, but my bedroom is upstairs there, which is not really, it's a mezzanine floor. So basically my bedroom hasn't got a door or anything there. You just come up and, whoop, nearly fell over. You come up and you're kind of like just in your bedroom. It's really cool. I mean, Jake keeps himself to himself down there, so it's not really an issue. So yeah, not a problem. First trip to the pub. Winning this, 7 weeks. Roll on week 8. Aeroplane. There's an aerodrome just over there. It's my birthday today. I am 47 years old, and for the first time in about 30 years, I've not had a cigarette or a beer on my birthday. Winning. 8 weeks tomorrow. I am happy, really happy. It's not bothered me at all, so I brought the girls down the park to enjoy a little picnic and a play, burn some energy. Then we're going to pop over the road to the aerodrome and have a non-alcoholic Bex and some lunch. Men behaving badly. Just very simple, easy watching TV. That is what you need when you're working away all week long, staying in accommodation. You have around about 5 or 6 hours of an evening where you're literally bored to death. And something like Men Behaving Badly does it for me. And that is what's helping with the non-smoking and non-drinking. It is getting easier as weeks go by, hell of a lot easier. There's a few stressful things that I'm going through at home and work, which is making it rather difficult on the smoking front. There's been a few times this week alone, and it's only Tuesday, that I've thought about having a cigarette. Like, I've literally gone for my pocket where my tobacco tin was, and I haven't done that for a good few weeks now. But, you know, once I realise that I don't smoke, it's quite simple. I just pick the vape up and carry on. So, yeah, we're getting there. Well, I'm getting there. Just easing up on this a bit, or try. Now, I'm not saying I should be running up and down the scaffolding like an 18-year-old, but after over 2.5 months of not smoking tobacco, I would have thought it'd be a lot easier for me to get up and down them steps because of not smoking. But it seems with the more frequency of vaping, I'm more and more out of breath than I ever was smoking tobacco. And the whole idea of doing this is to save money and get fit. So it looks like the vaping is going to have to go, as well as the tobacco and as well as the alcohol, because it's doing me no favours at all. I'm literally struggling for breath every time I come up and down them steps. Not good at all. Gotta go. If there is a situation that's been sent to test me in my challenge of achieving what I'm trying to achieve, that's being sacked. Never ever been sacked before in my life until Friday. Although technically I've not been sacked because I'm self-employed and I was working on behalf of Bieber Energy as a subcontractor. But Bieber Energy have sacked me with very short notice indeed, through basically just voicing my concerns, which is only what can be described as bullying in the workplace. But rather than deal with the big situation, the big problem, they've decided to brush it under the carpet, and to keep the apple cart rolling, they've got rid of the complaintee, if that's a word, which is myself, which makes it easier for them because they don't have to obviously go down any proper channels to get rid of me, because again, I'm employed through an agency. So it's very underhand. It has hit me hard, but I'm not gonna falter, not at all, because I'm nearly 3 months in and I'm just 100% focused and determined. I never saw myself installing solar panels on roofs for the rest of my life anyway. So maybe it's gave me the kick up the arse and a wake up call that I needed. So yeah, I'm just going to keep smoking my vape now because I ain't got to go up and down scaffolding anymore and be out of breath. Yeah. I had a moment last night, and I mean like a proper moment. I sat here, I was just watching a Netflix programme, and I just had this overwhelming urge to smoke a proper cigarette, like proper tobacco, and I just honestly don't know where it come from. I even paused the TV and just sat there thinking, why am I having this? I am almost wanted to go and probably speak to someone like Callum to get some tobacco and actually go, sorry, I'm having a cigarette. But then I kind of calmed down, I actually switched off and just tried to go sleep. It really was that overpowering for no reason, out of the blue, after nearly 3 months. So, you know, still got to be very, very careful. I've got a slightly sore throat, this is hurting a little bit, this is like not good, smoking's not, there's a long way to go, this is like early days. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know, I've not worked out yet, but one thing that's clearly apparent since I stopped drinking I'd say drinking, not the smoking side of things, 10, 11 weeks ago, is waking up at a stupid o'clock in the morning. It's 5:10 in the morning, and I've been up for nearly an hour. I've been for a shower, and now I'm sitting watching YouTube. I mean, I'd like to have a line in. I don't need to be up. It's Saturday morning. I have no reason to be up whatsoever. Yet here I am. Probably because the night before, and again because I'm not drinking, I can't keep my eyes open past about 9:30 at night. So someone who needs 8 hours, fair enough. I don't need 8 hours sleep. So going to sleep so early because I'm tired, I'm waking up so early. Now, I'm acting like it's bothering me, but it isn't really because I'm a morning person. But come on, man, 5:10. Give me a break.
Ladies in the rear, the feet in the water, the top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron.
I am really, really into my country music at the minute, and I'm not just saying that because Beyonce's decided to go all country on everyone. I'm saying it because I'm really into country, and I have been probably for about nearly a year now. There's so many good, like young Canadian American singers that are really, really good, and I like my country. The only problem is 99% of them just sing about alcohol, but it's good. I like it.
Whoa, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky, we're going up.
Now, I know I've been banging on about it, but the decision to quit vaping may have actually been made for me by my own stupidity. Yes, that noise is my vape on a short cycle in the washing machine. Because I got up this morning, decided to be like on the ball, proactive. I got all my bedding stripped off into the wash with my dressing gown, which had my vape in my pocket. Now, until the cycle's finished, I don't know what condition it's in. So I've either got to go and buy a new one, which will be around about £30 because I have spare batteries and coils and blah, blah, blah. Or if it is completely broken, do I think now is the time to just get rid of the vape? Till that cycle finishes, I don't know. Cocky. Turns out that after this little spell in the wash machine, it started to fail big time, really, really badly. So I kind of wasn't ready to give it up. So I decided to go online and I bought a brand new one, exactly the same. Whilst waiting for this to arrive, this started working absolutely fine again. But I thought I'm going to have it anyway. And then I thought, you know what, I've got to stop this. I really have got to stop this. It's not doing me any favours whatsoever. So I'm going to send that back to Amazon because it's still in its cellophane. Save myself 35 quid. And I'm going to phase this out with whatever juices I've got left because I'm just so out of breath. I'm coughing so much. I just feel internally, since smoking this for the last 3 months, other than smoking tobacco, it's not good at all. So this has got to go. This is definitely going. It's going back, but this is definitely going. Although it does taste nice. Very nice. There you go. That is the first 3 months of me giving up smoking and drinking at the same time. Exactly the first 3 months, because it was Tuesday the 9th of January when I started, and because of the leap year and the extra day in February, it's actually Tuesday the 9th of April today. So it's exactly 3 months, and what a 3 months it's been. A lot of people said you're mad doing it because giving up smoking and drinking at the same time, giving up one or the other is difficult, but doing them both at the same time has been very hard. Like I said very early in this video, if I tried to do this when I was younger, I wouldn't have stood a chance, not at all. But now, you know, in my late 40s, I made that decision to do it, and I'm glad I've done it. I really am glad. I mean, there's still a long way to go. I have got to give up this. This has got to go very, very shortly indeed, because it is really playing on my chest. I've got to get through my vape juices, and I don't have to. I could just get rid of it. I mean, the willpower, I've shown the willpower by doing what I've done, but I don't know. I think giving up completely, I
I don't know. Maybe I should just try and do it. But yeah, it's been a journey. It really has. I mean, obviously there's been some ups and downs over the last sort of 12 months in my life. I've changed jobs twice. Obviously, if you're regular to my channel, you know that I lost my mum in summer last year, which was a massive blow. Ended up inheriting 3 of her cats. I've got one of them which is over there on the sofa. They remind me of my mum so much, they really do. So I kind of like trying to get over that, but not getting over it. It coincided with problems starting to get more persistent with work, to the point where I had to have a little bit of time off with the death of my mum and because of stress at work. And it never has recovered really. It never did at all until obviously recently I got, if you're regular on my channel and obviously you just watch this video, I got sacked from my job, which wasn't sacked because I'm paid for an agency, so therefore they just let me go with no notice, which they're totally, you know, okay to do that. It's fine, but it was very underhand. So I've had the stress of that, obviously trying to keep in contact with a work friend, and the stress that he's gone through as well. And it's been a journey. It's been a massive journey, and it has been difficult times, but a lot easier at times than I thought. Drinking hasn't been an issue from the beginning, which surprised me because I did drink a lot. I drank a lot of lager, nothing else, just lager, but a lot of it. Still am drinking quite a bit of it, but it's alcohol free, so it's given me the ability to be able to take it or leave it and actually do other things. Because there's many times, especially when it comes to weekends, by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm done, I'm in. I'm not going nowhere. If something happened or someone needed picking up or anything, I can't do it because I can't drive. But I've been picking kids up at 10, 11 o'clock at night, no issue, and it's not bothered me at all. There has been chocolate problems. That is a major problem. I am still trying to rein that in. It was a teething problem to start with, like a little bit of comfort eating, but it's not going away. A bit like the vaping, but you know, I will get there. Definitely will get there. So moving forward, I just want to be able to better my life. I done it for 2 reasons. One was to save the money, because I'm literally spending money on drink, spending money on tobacco, getting nothing to show for it. So take them out of the equation. Take this out of the equation as well. Take the non-alcohol lager out of the equation. Yes, obviously they're nowhere near as expensive as tobacco and alcohol, but it's still an expense that I could do without. Excuse me. So yeah, and now being able to, you know, I'm spending more time doing more things. I just want to get out. I want to take the girls out. I enjoy going out with the girls, get out, do some things. I want to go fishing a lot more. I wouldn't mind to go see places as well. I've not been to see places apart from work wise, which, you know, I do see parts of the countryside. I'm like, wow, I'd like to actually see this, not in a work scenario, but actually go and see it. So did I make the right decision? Of course I did. I mean, giving up smoking and drinking is always going to be the right decision. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are. I can still go to the pub and enjoy it. I can still do pretty much anything that I did do and enjoy it. I've passed my birthday. My birthday's been and gone. No drink, no smoking, no problem. Yes, there is many times indeed, mainly the smoking, when I do wake up and think, oh, I really could do with a cigarette. But short-lived. And that's what's happening, is getting further and further apart from wanting and not wanting, and it's getting easier to control it. So yeah, giving up smoking and drinking at the same time. First 3 months, here I am. I have, when I started it, I was 12 stone 13, fluctuating on the 13 stone mark. Did actually go up to 13 stone 9 pounds. So around about 9 pounds I put on, which purely was through eating chocolate. Did start eating well in the first couple of months, now not so well. I need to change that again, start eating more regular, do a bit more exercise, get rid of a few little love handles and stuff, and move forward. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, then subscribe. If you're not subscribed, if you only watched this because you're interested in doing something like this yourself and it sounded like something that you'd like to take on and have a go at, then thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. You'll see more of my videos from the past and future moving forward, because obviously it's still an ongoing process. I'm only done 3 months. I've got a long way to go, and then obviously I'll update you as we go along, but it's easier if you're subscribed to the channel for me to do that. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, because that tells YouTube it was a good video, and then they'll show you more. So yeah, here we go, move into summer. Again, massive problem, because I love a beer garden. There is nothing better than driving past a beer garden full of people in the summer and thinking, oh, nice cold pint. I can still do that, but without the alcohol. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.